EpicDuels is a Minecraft plugin that lets players duel each other with keep inventory on or off. Today I'll show you how to get EpicDuels working on your Minecraft server. So first off, you need to make sure that you're running paper on your Minecraft server and it needs to be version 1.20 or newer. Then just simply drop the plugin right into your plugins folder. Once the plugin's installed, our first step is to tell the plugin where to send players that win duels. For me, that's going to be spawn, so I'm just going to go ahead and go to spawn real quick. Alright, so now that we're at spawn, I'm going to go ahead and issue the command /duel set spawn. Oh, whoops, if I could type, so set spawn. Okay, so now that that's set, that'll tell the plugin where to send players that won a duel. So now our next step is to tell the plugin where the arenas are and where the starting locations are. So let's go ahead and go to the arenas that I built. Alright, and these are the arenas that I built. I have 6. And as you can see, I have them all numbered, and that comes in handy. I would recommend numbering them somehow, whether it's just with a sign or whether it's with these big old numbers that I built. Okay, so inside of arena number 1, we're going to go inside of here. I'm going to go back into creative mode. I'm going to go into the first starting position and get where you want them to start. And then what you're going to do is /duel set arena. And then the arena number, so this is our first one, so it's number 1, and then position 1. And as you can see, arena 1, position 1 set. So now we can go over to our other side and get into position again. Go and rerun our command with position 2 and arena 1, position 2 set. Awesome, so that one's set. We can go ahead and go on to our next arena. Alright, so over here we have arena 2. Let me go ahead and go in here, and we'll just get right back into the position we want players to spawn in it. And same as last time, we're just going to set arena 2 position 1 and then go over to the other side, and then we'll rerun that command with arena 2 position 2, and then yep, as you can see, we got arena 2 position 2 set. So another thing I would recommend doing is taking World Guard or a similar plugin and using it to protect this arena. So the way to do that, let me show you over here. Number 4 has not been protected yet. So you're going to go ahead and select the 2 opposite corners of it. And you don't need to be super accurate with this. You just need to make sure that you're covering the whole entire circle. You don't have to make sure you're covering it top to bottom. You just need to make sure that if you go from opposite corner to opposite corner, it's going to cover up this whole entire arena. So let me go over here and do /pause2, and then we're going to do /expand vert. And what that does is that expands our selection from the top block of the sky to bedrock, basically. So now that we have that, we can do /rg define, and I will set this as arena 4 because it's my 4th one right here. And then now what we're going to want to do is block people from building in there and breaking blocks, and we also want to prevent mobs from spawning, and it's also a good idea to prevent people from teleporting out by blocking those commands. So let me show you guys how to do that real quick. So to block people from breaking and placing blocks, we're going to do /rg flag and then our region name, so this is arena 4, and then we're going to do block -break deny, and then we're also going to do the same thing for block/place. So block/place deny, and then we'll disable mob spawning with mob -spawning and deny. And now to block people from teleporting out, you're going to block some of those commands. So to do that, you're going to do /rg flag arena 4 again, and then we're going to use blocked -cmds, so blocked commands. And then we're going to put all the commands that we want to block separated by a comma. So for me, that's going to be spawn, and you don't have to put the slash on these, so just spawn, TPA, RTP, TPA here, all those. Let me just add those in real quick, see what all I could think of. P-warp, set home, that's a good one you would want to block. You don't want people to set homes in there. Okay, and I think that's all the commands that I need to disable to prevent people from teleporting out of here. So let me go ahead and run that. And as you can see, all the blocked commands are shown right here. So that's awesome. So now you're pretty much ready to use the plugin. So let me show you how it works. So to duel someone, you're just going to do /duel and then the player's name. And then it brings up this menu right here. It says keep inventory on or off. and you can choose right here. I'll do keep inventory on. And then as you can see, it says you challenge that player to a duel, keep inventory yes. And that's pretty much the message that they're going to see. They're going to see you got challenged to a duel with keep inventory yes, and type /duel accept to accept. So the other player can go ahead and type /duel accept. And as you can see, once they do that, it says duel starting in 5 seconds. And as you can see, it spawned both of us into our starting locations. And every time you guys do this, it's going to set you into a random arena. So if you have 6, it's going to set you in a random one of those 6 arenas. And if one's full, then it'll just tell you that they're full, and you got to try again here in a second. So depending on the amount of players you have, depends on the amount of arenas you're going to build. So that's pretty much it for this plugin. You can select keep inventory on or off in that menu. It's pretty nice. And that's about all there is to show. I hope you guys enjoy this plugin. If you guys don't have a server to run it on, you can join Clan SMP. That's my server. There's a link in the description below for more information on that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.